Hello, this is Dr. Garret Castleberry, Professor of Media Production and Communication at Mid-America Christian University and instructor for our course, COMM4103, Special Topics in Media Studies. Folks, I want to reach out and provide a bit of information about some supplemental resources that we have available to you all in this class. We're throwing a lot at students, and for good reason. We hope that whether you're spending a lot of time reading each week or spending time analyzing media of different kinds, or thinking through new concepts and terminology, or maybe thinking through these ideas relating to mythic media, that you're getting pushed healthily and that you have plenty of room to process this information. I think one of the hardest struggles in an accelerated course cycle is that by always doing the next thing, we maybe aren't able to allow for that downshift to really let some of the materials sink in. And one of the ways that we lose some of the in-person experience in an online class that's also accelerated is that we might normally just do away completely with the traditional lecture format, all right? And so that time-tested method of the professor who is bespeeching notes, and students might gather together, rigorously take pencil or type some notes and that sort of thing. It is that classical learning model that really online education by and large bypasses. Well, we have been looking at, in our communication major, ways to use media to help offer students more resources, more ways, more inserts and ways to achieve the learning process of any given course. And so this course, because we're engaging in some big ideas, popular culture, comic books, American mythology, and on, sometimes it's valuable to be able to find healthy ways to process the materials. Well, we are looking to solve several problems through one in something that we're providing for you. It's not required. It's what we call supplemental, but it's a supplemental type of lecture material for you to hopefully better digest the primary readings, specifically the graphic novel readings that we're working through. And through these resources, perhaps it may help unlock some of your own original insights that you may apply in the final essay analysis in this class. All right, and so what that item is the Special Topics in Media lecture podcast. And this is a resource produced specifically with the student in mind. Some of these conversations go on quite a while. We'll be honest, we'll be transparent about that. But it is intended to do so with the best outcomes in mind for you all. And also we stylize it like a dialogue, like a conversation, so that it doesn't feel or have the weightedness, maybe the narrower approach of that traditional classroom lecture. And so we're going to be embedding these episodes in the announcements feed throughout the course. And we have seasons on Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. We have season on Marvel Civil War. And technically we have episodes to Kingdom Come as well. And so depending on which graphic novel you're working with, we've got some archive materials to help stimulate that learning experience for you. And so we hope you'll check it out. We hope that you'll give it a listen. Of course, you can speed it up if it's going at too close a pace. It's not required. That would be unnecessary in our learning context, but we do hope that you will sample some of the materials. I think especially as you're starting to think about how might I approach these in my own original writing or note taking and so on, that listening in and sampling some of those ideas of what we have to say could be helpful in that way. We just want to provide many resources as we can to students, and we look forward to your feedback potentially. So let us know. And if you appreciate and enjoy what you're listening to through that, well, then don't be afraid to subscribe to the podcast and even give us a review on the likes of Apple Podcasts or Spotify, that sort of thing. So we appreciate that. Like end of course surveys, we value the feedback as well. But as always, our feedback, it works best and helps the most when it's constructive. And so just as we're working on becoming constructive critics of media, you all can activate that constructive voice through your feedback as well. Looking forward to it, and I'm excited about our continuous learning journey here in this course in COMM4103. Special Topics in Media, our Mythic Media in America special.